Hello everybody, I will trace this charger plate onto the burlap cloth, cut it, and I will paint this with the Waverly Ivory. I will only apply one coat and I have to totally cover the burlap cloth, then dry it. And once this is totally dry, I have this napkin given to me by a very good friend. I will remove the ply using a piece of tape, and I have to make sure that it's really the ply is totally removed. So I have this Mod Podge. I will apply this onto the dried burlap cloth. I will only apply one coat using this fan brush. I have to see to it that it's evenly coated and thinly coated so that there will be no wrinkles on this napkin. Then I will tap it with my fingers and use this parchment paper to just smooth the napkin. Then I will dry it. Since this is not wood, everybody, it will take a little while before the burlap cloth dries. And this time I will cut the excess napkin. You can see that on the video. Once it's totally cut, I will dry it again. It takes a while before the burlap cloth to dry. Then I will seal it with the Mod Podge. It will protect, of course, the napkin. After I finish this craft, everybody, I feel like it's like a leather already. Then I will dry it. Feels like leather. It has to be totally dry. On the back, I painted a little bit of the inside here, just on the sides. Then once it's totally dry, I will start to just glue this piece of lace. I got this from Temu. I already coffee stained this. If you want to know the grunge mix, please drop me a message on the comment section and I will give it to you. I chose this lace because it already has a design and it's easy for me to just glue it, and I'm not gonna keep on folding it, so it's a pretty kind of lace. So I will have it a little bit overlap there, and I will glue the ends because this one will really show. So once done, everybody, I will put a lot of Mod Podge here. And the reason for that is because I want to soak the Mod Podge, the burlap cloth, to dry. And once it's dry, it will make the burlap cloth really very stiff and very hard. So it's really very nice to have a lot of Mod Podge there. It's just that we have hurricane right now. I couldn't dry it outside, so I have to use my heat tool. It took me a while before it gets dry. So I have this jar. It's an instant coffee jar. You can use any jar of your choice. I am going to just start to cover this. You can see that it's already been covered with the cling wrap to protect the jar because it will really get so sticky. So I have to see to it that it's really properly. I just want a little bit that the front is a little bit low because I'm going to make a basket. But this is optional. It's all up to you how you're gonna design your basket. So once it's still wet, and you did not, in case you're going to make this kind of craft, you did not tighten the jute twine yet, you can fix the folds of the burlap cloth. So the same with what I'm doing there, I'm fixing all the folds so that it will really look like it will look like a pretty basket. So once I am happy with it, I will tighten the jute twine. See, you can on the video, you can see what I'm doing there. I'm fixing all the folds of the burlap cloth, and then once I'm happy with it, I'm going to tighten the jute twine. Then I will pull it up to tighten it. So now that it's done, I will cut the twine. And since the Mod Podge is still wet out on the inside, I will have these lace that I also coffee stained. This is also from Temu. I will glue it there, and I will measure, of course, it's 4 inches to the bottom, so it will be evenly glued. So I know that it's even and very nice looking. On top of the lace, you can see that there's still that napkin showing, but it will not show later. I'm gonna show to you what I will do with it. Then I will glue the edges. And I see to it that it's 4 inches. So now that it's already done, this time I'm going to fold this one. That's why the napkin on top of the lace will not show. I will fold this, and you can see some overlapping there. It's just okay. It looks like flower anyway, and it's really very pretty. And this time I will pull the jar. So the shape remains, and then I will start to just dry this. Like I said, if it's hot outside, I will just leave it there for like an hour. And you can see I am removing the cling wrap that I wrapped onto that jar. And now I will start to just dry it. And once it is dry, I will arrange some floral foams on the inside. The floral foam, of course, will help when I'm going to arrange some artificial flowers there. It will also help keep the basket in shape. So I just see to it that I'm not gonna put a lot of floral foams there because the shape of the basket will change. So I have to follow the form of the basket. Now I'm gluing it, and on top of it I will put the Spanish moss. I got this from Michael's, and on Temu I found these sunflowers, everybody. It has a little bit of the lavender color. That's why I love to put it there, because the design of the napkin is lavender. The leaves there are lavender, so it really match. And I love the flowers. I didn't know that there are blue sunflowers. That's why I will put it here. And I love blue sunflowers now. All sunflowers, I love all sunflowers, all colors of sunflowers. Now I'm decorating the basket, and it really looks so nice. At the end of this video, you can see another shape, another form of the basket with a bird design. That's a different napkin also given to me by a very special friend. And like I said, you can choose any shape or form of the mold or any jar you want to use to make your basket. So you can see now on the video, I am using a raffia to make this bow. I'll fix it, and I am going to put it there in an on an angle. So it's gonna be very, very pretty. And put a button. So if you like this craft, everybody, and you like to see more of my craft ideas, please go to my main page. Please click the like, and please give me a follow. You can see it's so pretty, and that napkin really feels like leather. If you're gonna make this craft, you will tell me that it really feels like leather, and it's really very strong because of the Mod Podge that I sealed it. And here comes the other shape of the, I use a bowl from Dollar Tree, and also use the lace. It's so pretty. This can be an all year round kind of decor. So like I said, please give me a follow so you will be notified when I go live and whenever I have a new craft ideas. So that's the finished craft, everybody. I hope you love watching this. Until next time.